Can you see your phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take it away.
So, parents, teachers, and politicians are just a few of the groups worried about the next generation. Gen Z seems different from the cohorts before it with regard to rates of depression, anxiety, and overall stress. There's no clear explanation as to why. Academics have come up with a number of reasons to explain these differences, including the pandemic, social media, and the use of smartphones. For this CRE, you are to describe and discuss what difference, if any, do you observe between the happiness and contentment of Gen Z and older generations? I'll repeat that. What difference, if any, do you observe between the happiness and contentment of Gen Z and older generations? Yeah. Do you think Gen Z are less happy?
I don't think that, like, happiness is based off your generation. I think it's based off your age. So, obviously, like, the Gen Z appears to be happier.
Just because we're young?
Because we're younger than them.
You think baby boomers were as happy? Well, I don't know if Gen Z even is happy. Wouldn't you say that Gen Z is kind of depressed?
Are we Gen Z?
Yes.
Because we're young, yeah.
So we're depressed because we're young?
But I think it was...
Do you think baby boomers were depressed when they were young?
100%.
Okay.
It's like, life is just, like, confusing and, like, you're experiencing it for the first time and, like...
But don't you think it's more depressing, like, more Gen Z are depressed now because of, like,
no,
the economy and global warming
No. I don't think people, like... I don't know many people that day-to-day are concerned about global warming. Or, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like those issues are issues, but I don't think they're just something, like, I personally am not thinking about, like, the impacts of global warming because I have, like, stuff to do. But I think the reason that... Like, I definitely think that people assume that Gen Z is more depressed than, like, an older generation because social media, because, like, it's easier to show, you know?
Yeah.
Like, people are talking about it more and stuff. That's a big part too.
Because, you think it's just more visible than it was in the past?
Well, yeah, because, like, if you had depression in, like, as a...
Fucking 1812.
You got stoned, so,
you
like...
got stoned to death.
You really got
in
drowned.
the fucking village.
So, like, obviously you're not going to claim to be depressed or anything, so, of course, the rates are much lower. And, like, I feel like you just kind of get bullied back then for being depressed.
I feel like if you're depressed in 1812, you just, like...
You just drink.
You become a eunuch.
No, I think you either just...
fucking join the church.
Or you just go to war. I feel like that's what you do. So, I don't think... I think the depression rates are still the exact same, or, like, very similar. It's just, like, it's not as shown as much or talked about because, like, that's just not what it was back then. But now it is. So, I don't think people are more or less depressed. I think that's just how life goes. Like, when you're older, you know, you realize that really it's not that bad and you'll get through most of your problems. And, yeah, it's not a big deal.
Or you die when you're younger, and so it just kind of...
Or you die...
Or you die young.
In the Vietnam War, so you can't even feel... Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, what role, if any, do you think that smartphones play in explaining the unhappiness and mental health problems of Gen Z?
I don't know if it's smartphones specifically.
What the fuck is in this mug?
It's coffee.
Dude, why does it look like that?
Because it's powdered creamer, so it's really bad, but it's kind of good.
Okay.
You kind of, like, get an acquired taste to it.
Yeah. This is, like, slowly fading away.
Anyways, what role does iPhones have?
Smartphones and social media play in mental health problems in Gen Z? Well, we kind of talked about that.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just awareness. I don't think... I feel like you can kind of get depressed from social media because, like, if you're getting bullied or whatever, but, like, you can still get bullied in person. So I don't think it's anything different. I think it's just, like, easier to get bullied. Not even easier. It's just
I think people are more lonely now, though, for sure. Like, on average, young people are more lonely. Do you think that's true?
Probably.
I mean, the main factor in happiness. Damn, Zoe damage was crazy. You win?
I win.
Holy.
1 star.
Yeah, look at the fucking charts.
Well, I know what you're going to say.
I think the main factor in people's happiness is the strength and number of their interpersonal relationships. So...
No, I don't agree.
Well,
okay, I think the strength. I think the strength is important.
Well, strength and number. So for different people, they care about each factor differently.
People.
Yeah, but in general, those two factors are the number one factor in determining happiness, like according to science or whatever.
And you think iPhones affect that?
I think people tend to be lonelier because of social media because, like, you're not forced to have actual social interactions in order to, like, interact with other people. What do you think? Why'd you sell it Soraka?
I didn't mean to.
Level. You're 100.
Okay, Jesus.
Q Diana's really. Just put in a yun.
Okay, that's enough jib jabber from you.
There you go.
Honestly, I feel like that. I don't really know how to explain it, but I think iPhones and social media just create a different way to be depressed. But like there's other ways that depression happened back like in older generations, but for different reasons, you know, because like times change, so the reasons to be unhappy are
like if you were
change as
depressed
well.
in the fucking 50s, it's probably because you had like an alcoholic father.
Yeah, or it's because like your son has polio or something, you know.
There you go.
I feel like that makes you just as depressed as you could be now.
Yeah, but I think that more people who just, I don't know, hard to say. That's your opinion. That's what I'm interviewing you. All right,
Hard to say. Yeah. Keep going.
Do you think smartphones play any like particular role?
No.
In unhappiness?
No.
Like non-factor.
Non-factor.
Okay.
Because like you can use this internet on anything. It doesn't have to be just a phone.
Yeah, but do you think having access to it all the time is like bad for you mentally?
No.
You just have to not be a pussy.
Yep. Pretty much. Just grow up. No, I don't think it's that like cut and dry, obviously, but I don't think iPhone specifically. I think it's like, I don't know.
Ass augment, by the way.
I think it's just a bunch of factors, but I don't think it's just iPhones that make it, that like influence it. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. It got closed again.
My password? Actually, no. No, I'm not.
Okay. Not on video.
Not on video.
What solution or solutions do you think would work the best to help individuals, schools, and families? So what's your solution for...
I don't really think there is a
depression?
solution. I think it's like, if you as a person want to see change, you kind of just need to like do it. Like, okay, that's crazy. If don't make me look so submissive. I feel like if like you really are like if you're depressed and like you really don't want to be, because I don't know why you would want to be, you really like, it's not like
maybe it's about the aesthetic.
Okay, maybe it's about the aesthetic. I don't think you're depressed then. I don't think that's true depression.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you ever fucking want it. That's crazy.
Is Zoe trick shot, by the way?
No.
Oh.
That's just her ability.
Cool.
It's that it just goes from person to person.
Yeah.
No, I think if you genuinely just don't want to be depressed anymore, like you'll actually like actively see. Yeah, yeah.
No.
Honestly,
no.
That is a real thing, but I'm not endorsing it at all. I don't think you should. That's like an option you should never take. Blah blah blah. But I really think like if you do want to make change, you have to literally just go make change. But I know that sometimes like it's like hard to.
So you think there's no solutions for schools or families or...
I don't know what a school can realistically do.
I don't know. Just restrict phone access while they're on campus or something?
Yeah, but if you like when we were in school, if they restricted phone access, people would just try like thousands of ways to figure out how to exactly like people are just gonna try how to figure it out. I think
as soon as one person figures it out, then everyone does it.
I think the most they can do is like spread awareness of like the issue. But
you don't think there even is an issue, right?
About depression?
About depression being caused by phones and social media. So
no, I think it can be caused by social media. I said not iPhone specifically because you can do it on any like device.
Well, yeah, but do you think social media causes depression?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I've been saying this whole time.
No.
No, I said this generation's version. Yes, we already talked about this.
Okay, whatever.
We already talked about.
We'll cut back to the tape.
Whatever.
So you think that social media does cause depression?
I think it can. Wait, maybe I didn't say that earlier.
Yeah, I don't think you did.
But I guess thinking about it now, the thing is, I've never like felt that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I can't say for sure for myself that, oh yeah, social media causes depression. But I know it does. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
in some people.
But I think obviously like there's depression. So I think if schools just spread awareness about that, then that I think like they need to spread awareness about.
But school mental health awareness is such bullshit. They're like,
yeah,
the counselor
it's really bad.
comes and talks to the whole.
No, yeah, no, it really it actually sucks. But I think it doesn't have to suck, you know. If they actually just put effort into trying to make it a little bit better.
You have another Titans you can put on volley if you want.
Then I think it really will get better. But I don't know. I feel like the way they do it now and like in schools now and stuff, it's not working.
No, clearly not.
And that's like pretty a big issue because I think
you don't know what needs to be changed. You just think that there needs to be change.
I know that they need. I know that the training needs to be better on the issue, and I think one thing they have to do is like not baby it down so much and like, because that's what they do in schools. You know, like they make it seem like kind of fun and like
Depression's like cool.
Not cool, but like they don't really talk about it how it should be talked about. So I think that's the issue, is like the training and the approach and the actual delivery of the way they teach people, and like especially students, needs to be way different. And I think it needs to be more serious, but also like more realistic, because you know, if you're like a 7th grader and you're hearing some foreign concept about depression, you're probably not gonna take it seriously. I know I wouldn't, because I have no idea what it is. So they have to make it more relatable and more like, this could happen to you, but it doesn't have to. You know what I mean? That's how I would take
Put both
it.
those on Aurelia. It'd be cool. So many knives. No. You should just put both on Aurelia.
All right, bro. It's okay. I don't think you can.
You can. No, you can't.
Get out.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that all the questions?
Yep.
All right. Cool.
I have